whatever reason, these things will only, it's interesting, they only shoot like 12 minutes and then they stop. DSLRs for some bizarre reason. All right. Of all of the things, all of the as far as a diamond's value is concerned, what's the single most important characteristic of a diamond that gives it its value? Or what, in other words, if somebody or is it all those?
It's all of those. Size is important. You always like to see 1 carat over a 1 carat. That's where all the value is, and of course, but then even bigger than that. But then grade is important, cut is everything. I think for me, I'm going to say proportions. For me, when I'm looking at a diamond, I want to see the proportions. I want that to be right. I want a nice depth, a nice table, a nice angle. I want the symmetry. The symmetry is, when the facets come together from the...
Okay, you lost your mic.
Oh.
That's okay, just...
Very good.
I don't know.
Good Lord. Someone's out here. Okay. Let me take it back up.
It disappeared into that cavernous cleavage.
That's correct. All right. Am I still okay now?
Yes, you are. Here, talk to me.
Hello?
Perfect.
Okay. So,
what were we were just talking about?
talking about proportions
Okay.
and symmetry.
All right.
And
So,
symmetry is...
so start with, when I look at a diamond, pick up from there, like, when I
Right,
go to
okay.
appraise a diamond. Or
Right. And I'm looking for the cut of the diamond. I'm looking for the proportions, the depth, the table, the angle of the crown, the pavilion, also the symmetry, how the facets line up from the crown to the pavilion, okay? So these things I look at, a well-cut diamond, there's some great cutters out there too. I think that's probably one of the most, there is not one aspect. You need the whole ball of wax. You should have, if you have everything, that's wonderful, but I would say size and cut. And then grade and color and, I don't know, I want it all. I want it all. I always have.
Talk a little bit about diamond cutting.
I'm not one. I don't
Oh,
cut
okay,
diamonds,
all
so
right.
I don't have all that
Um,
information for you.
Oh.
Okay. You notice how I threw in my education in there, Marcus? He didn't ask me, so I just kind of threw it in there. So I got you back there. I know what you're saying.
When it comes to repairing or resetting a piece of jewelry, when is it worth it to do that? Is it a matter of your own personal taste? And
Right, and or if you've had your diamond in the same mount, in the same head, 6-prong or 4-prong head, for many years, 10, 20 years, those prongs are going to wear down and get weak and bend. That's a good time to change your head, especially if you've got a 6-prong. Prongs, it's gold, it's not steel. They're going to wear down and people need to have them checked periodically, and their jeweler and their goldsmith will tell them if they need a new head, and respect that, because they're not going to say that unless it's true, so, yeah.
Okay. Geez, I don't know. You think of anything?
How about this? How about when a customer comes in with an appraisal, is the diamond worth what the appraisal actually says?
I already addressed that, but we could talk about it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So, when a customer comes in with an appraisal, what I've seen 100% of the time is jewelers are giving this really blown up retail appraisal for that diamond. And that's not the case. And they're not going to get that money from the insurance company, and they're paying all the premium on that. If you buy a diamond here, of course you're going to see the Rappaport sheet, and you're going to pay the wholesale price, or even, like I said, 10, 20, or 30% below the wholesale price. I'm going to give you an appraisal with all the proportions, everything, all the bells and whistles will be on that appraisal. And the price will be the wholesale price. And I'll state that it is the wholesale price according to Rappaport in whatever month's issue I used. The insurance company is going to honor that price, because insurance companies have usually have a deal with a jeweler, and they say, okay, well, my customer just lost their 1 carat, and it's insured. It was appraised for $5,000, and would you give them? What will you sell me that diamond to give to them? They'll sell it to them for $3,000, so which is the wholesale price on one particular diamond. So the customer has the option of either taking the diamond from that jeweler, which is not their jeweler, just the jeweler for the insurance company, or taking $3,000, but they just paid the premium on $5,000. But the insurance company is not gonna give them any more than the wholesale price that the jeweler is charging them. So my customers, when they leave here, they know that they're gonna have the wholesale price because they can replace that diamond at that wholesale price, and that's what the insurance company is gonna honor, and they're gonna say, okay, if you lose that diamond, you can have it replaced at here, or here's the price, which is the price I put on the appraisal. So, to answer the original question, which I went way off, 100% of the time appraisals, other than mine, are a blown up retail price, which is not realistic. And it's not fair to the consumer to pay the premium on that number. But they do, because they don't know. When they come in here with their appraisals, when they're selling their diamond, they say, oh, I have a diamond for $8,000. Really? You didn't pay $8,000, did you? No, I paid $4,000. Why should that say $8,000 if you paid $4,000? My customers pay, like I said, the wholesale price, and I put the wholesale price on the appraisal. A fair wholesale price. If I gave them a discount, then I go right with the wholesale price.
Is Rappaport the Kelly Blue Book?
It is,
of
it is,
diamonds?
it is, worldwide, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's a good resource for a customer? Well, we
Absolutely.
can't-
Well,
it's an industry.
I think that's an industry resource, yeah. That is industry. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that,
What, Rappaport?
yeah, but anyways, that's all right. Yeah.
know,
Customers,
it's-
jewelers will hate it, but
It's,
that's
I'm
all right.
telling you, but I think
Yeah.
I find it interesting.
Come on
Are
in.
you doing a commercial again?
Yeah.
You look great on TV.
She does, doesn't she?